absolutely right.
Welcome, everyone, to Walking After Whiskey with Trevor and Travis. I'm Trav.
I'm Trav.
What we do here at Trev's Tavern is review the latest episode of The Walking Dead.
And we're also going to review either Well, House, or Top Shelf Whiskey for you.
The episode we're reviewing today is Season 6, Episode 9, entitled No Way Out.
And the whiskey reviewing for you is Gentleman Jack. First thing I want to talk about is Daryl coming around the corner with a rocket launcher when everybody pulls a big old truck over on bikes.
MVP.
He went from no hope to that shit's dope.
We're also going to talk about how Rick changes the plan midway through when they have the zombie sheets on, and a lot of people get hurt because of it.
Yeah, and then Carl gets shot in the eye. This is what follows the comic books, but anybody doesn't read them doesn't know. But did the kid that wanted to shoot Carl the whole time get his satisfaction, or did he die before he seen the bullet hit Carl's eye?
Yeah. We're also going to talk about Rampage and Rick, how the one thing you don't do in the apocalypse is fuck with Rick Grimes' son. And we're also going to talk about how at the end of the show, light is there and Alexandria is saved, and they made it through the night. Cheers to that, baby.
This is the kind of whiskey I usually take to a wedding with me, with a tuxedo common to be the true Gentleman Jack. Except my name's Trev.
Rick should drink this when Carl gets his other eye shot out.
Yeah, he's gonna need that shit and a sharper axe.
We going to the questions now? That's what we're gonna do, right?
What?
I thought we were gonna do the. He said.
Do the review. We just edit it.
Sure. I got you. As I said.
Okay.
All right.
You got it.
Let's just cheers and go back to the review.
Yeah. Cheers. So how dope would it from no hope to that shit's dope? Especially he's sitting there with two guns pointed at the ginger.
Sasha.
And Sasha, yep. And he's like, oh no, I'm not gonna. Usually we just pull up and kill you guys, but no, I'm not gonna kill you guys. He's like, oh wait, and then as soon as he says, I am gonna, fucking just blows up. And you see Big Dog come around the corner with a smoking launcher.
Abraham's there in his dress military blues, and Sasha gets all choked up. How do we stop? Because he was really gonna kill both of them right at that point.
Yeah, and they almost got to being together. He's like, oh man, no, it's like on the last time. So they're getting a little.
You knew something was going on though, because Joe was gone for too long. It was too quiet, and all of a sudden the guy's sitting there with both guns pointing at both of them like this, and all of a sudden they just fucking bam, they just blow up.
Yeah,
and here comes
vigilantes in the wrong way.
Here comes Daryl walking around the corner with a smoking bazooka.
and then you also see the guy in the hat that followed them if they're dead, and that was very silent. So Daryl must have just went up, fucking slit his throat somehow. He said, "Hey, something's up there." Yeah. I can just imagine. That's where we have to imagine.
He's a hunter too, and you got to understand that they were introducing Negan, and they were doing all these things because this is what they do to get Negan all his supplies. And now that he just killed a bunch of his purveyors, you know Negan's gonna be pissed at this shit.
Yeah.
So as we start going through the episode, they go back to Rick's plan, which you saw in the last episode, episode 8, when they were walking through the zombies with the zombie sheets on, and they're all hand in hand walking through, and everyone's doing a good job of just be quiet and shut the fuck up, because as long as they just act normal, keep their head down.
Yeah, when you got the bloody sheets over you, you fucking act like a zombie. Otherwise, you're gonna get eaten.
Yeah, and the zombies are repelled by it because they smell it for some reason. The smell of their own dead flesh just keeps them away.
No perfume, bitches.
So they keep walking through, and then halfway through, they all kind of meet up out of the house. There's like 7 or 8 of them, right? Mm-hmm. And then Rick wants to go to the quarry, takes some kids out there, but they get this idea to make Judith to go with the pasture, and they want Sam to go with them too, which is the young son. Yeah. And he talks his mom into letting him stay with them.
Yeah, and then, and then you see the son. He says, "No, Mom, I got this, this and that." And then you see the pastor, he nuts up, takes the baby under the little cloud. Right. Son nuts up. They're all holding hands, and then he's hearing all Carol's words in his head. She told him, and he was drawing a picture. On the last episode we talked about of him tied up to a tree, and all the zombies eating him. And he comes back and he hears, the zombies are gonna eat you. They're gonna bite you one by one. This and that. He gets freaked out. He stops. He can't move another track. And then his mom's like, come on. He's making noise. The zombie bites him. The mom screams at that. The zombie bites her. And then guess who her hand is holding? It's Carl's hand. And then he's like, Dad, I can't let go. She's getting eaten. Carl's still not making noise, so they're not fucking with him. And the dad pulls out his axe and says, boom, chops off the mom arm. Yeah. And then that's when the kid points the gun. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? Point the gun at us. And then the
scene with Sam is real indicative at the beginning. But remember the ants coming down on the cookie with talk with the in the background. So he's sitting there and he's thinking all about the zombies eating him, and all he hears is Carol's speech. And we said the cookie earlier because they call the kid the Cookie Monster from the Carol Cookie speech. And so as he's watching monsters eating, these guys just flesh is just off of them, just teeth exposed.
These dudes coming walking by with the guts hanging out and shit. It's all
kid
good.
Almost holds on to it okay until he sees another kid younger than him walking around as a zombie, and kid just loses it. He freezes, can't move, starts mumbling some stuff.
I didn't notice that part.
Just zombies on the face, zombies on the neck.
Oh man, they got him in the forehead, the 5 head, and in the jugular. That shit was brutal.
And you're like, no, Jesse, stop, because you're Rick's booty. Just stop. Rick needs your booty. And then
Rick's only fucking point of release. God damn it, like, give him that shit.
And she's screaming. Well, there's no sound, but she's like, obviously mortified seeing her son die, eating. Her mouth is dropped. Everyone's like, just shut the fuck up, bitch. We still got shit to do.
It's like a moment of mourning and getting over it and this and that. She was going through all that right there. It's a moment of screaming. No, don't scream. You're around a bunch of zombies. They're gonna eat your ass.
And you could tell she was just done at that point because the zombies came to her. She was just like, Calgon, take me away, and they just took her out of it. Wow. And then, as she pulled out, they're all kind of.
Now she can go up to heaven and get beat by her husband again.
and Carol's husband.
All right.
We don't usually cheers to wife beaters, but
we're both wearing them.
And so, after that, after she gets taken down, her hand is still gripped onto Carl's wrist. And I've heard like a death clutch or a death grip. Obviously, she was dead, and Carl's like,
all their nerves are saying, fuck. It's like somebody squeezing our nuts, and we're holding hands. I'm holding your hand real tight, dude. I'm like, I gotta get through this shit.
She's still getting eaten at this point, and everyone else is being real quiet. Like they're watching this happen. Rick's watching this happen. Everyone's watching this happen, still being quiet.
Yeah, they're still being quiet. Carl's like, you gotta come over here now. And then Rick's like, I'm gonna pull out my axe and chop off your fucking arm. Because my son ain't dying because of you. Fuck you.
But if he keeps the hand, he can still have a stranger every now and then. You know what I mean?
That would be a nice
hand job.
Yeah.
And so when this all struggle happens, a gun falls to the ground, and the other son sees it. The older son sees it and jives on it. No one really picks that up. And all of a sudden, as they all get he watches his mom's arm get chopped off, and everyone's happy about it. They look up, and this kid has a gun pointed at.
Rick has already killed this kid's dad. About to fuck his mom. He thinks that he thinks that the son's death is because of Rick, and then he just wants to fucking kill him. He already wanted to shoot Carl anyway, and then fucking Carl already beat his ass and gave him a chance, and then now because of them, and then Carl was about to take his girlfriend. So then all this shit added up, and then he sees Rick chop off his mom's arm. He's like, huh. Bam! And then Rick and Carl are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he holds the gun at him. I forget exactly what he says. He says something to them both, and Rick's just like, fuck, really? Like, now this?
He said, you.
And it was the gun. He has the gun pointed.
He said, it was you.
So was he pointed at Rick or Carl?
He was pointed at Rick.
Okay.
Yeah, and then fucking Michonne came up and sliced him in half, and then one shot went off, missed. 2 shots went off, went, psh, psh, I'm guessing through this one.
Yeah, he just goes dad, and all of a sudden he's all dad. Look at Carl, and just like waterfall, all his blood just coming out of his eye socket, and he falls over to the ground. And then Rick picks him up, and we're talking. These are surrounded by zombies. He's picking the son up, and Michonne is just like freaking out, just hacking at zombies, making a path for them to get back to the house, and he carries them into the infirmary.
And then once he's in the infirmary, Rick's sitting there, and then Rick goes on Rick Rampage, and that shit was fucking great.
Yeah.
And everybody that's seen him from outside joined in.
Yeah.
Ooh man, I wish I knew how many zombies they kill on that.
In the comic was just like that too.
All together.
They all look out their window and say, Rick's making a stand. I mean, there was definitely more.
That's exactly what happened in the show.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there was more zombies actually in the comic book. I mean,
even Morgan and Carol made shit up.
Yep, they did. We're friends now. I think he went back out there, right. And so Rick's out there. He has to hack at least 20 zombies. He's football throwing them over his shoulder. He's just hacking and their faces off, and everyone's like, "Well, we got to help." So everyone comes out of their houses. People that never fought before are out there making a stand with Rick out in the middle of Alexandria.
Hell yeah, that shit was cool. That calls for a shot. Like that.
It's Rick Grimes, baby.
All right, Rick Rampage Rick.
Rampage and Rick Rude.
Rampage Rick, yeah.
Okay. And all of a sudden, when all they get in a circle of themselves at first. They kind of expand their circle out, and he keeps on saying, "Push them back." And so they're kind of pushing all the zombies down the street. And then Sasha joins in with Tara, and they all get in a circle with them too, and they're hacking zombies up with them.
Well, when the little kid fired the shot, all the zombies started going down the street.
Yes.
So that's when you see the W-man.
Yeah.
And the nurse going there, and then that's when that dude finally turns, and then And then fucking once he finally is turning for good, Carol's on the porch. She's like, bam, go ahead. And then he tackles one more zombie and gets him out of the way for the nurse and says, go ahead. And then...
I don't know if he tried to change it for good, because when he gets bit in the arm, he tells the nurse, he's like, hey, the nurse tells him, get me to the infirmary and I'll save your life.
Yeah,
and so
it was already too late. You got to chop that shit up right there.
Bam.
She
Yep.
just wanted to be where she's comfortable at.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then when Morgan sees him as a zombie, he says, oh, I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up, Morgan. You're an idiot.
Zombies. His bow staff ain't killing nobody. So they push these zombies into a huge circle, and they're just, I mean, each of them, they shows them just their faces just hack, and just going like a montage of all the faces just slices with all their weapons, and just on blood flying everywhere. These guys are hacking through hundreds of zombies per minute right now at this point. And at this same point, it turns over to Glenn trying to save his wife Maggie with Enid, and his wife Maggie's on this like fucking lean-to like boom prop or whatever.
We don't know, we don't know if she was or was not shot by Deanna.
Oh, which, yeah.
But the only blood that we seen on her was on her leg when she was hiding on top of that little crawl space, a little deck up there. So
yeah, that was a little drama. Like I don't know how she's gonna get over herself or like stay on the wall. Like
Deanna's
she was
shooting at people's chests and one shot went off.
No, so, I know, I get that, but she was still mobile. She was still walking around, kind of all nimbly and shit up on that thing. And then after the fence wall was right by her, and he did actually makes like a sash rope for her to throw over the side so they could walk her off said pedestal. Right. And they watch down, and Glenn's trying to draw the zombie fire so they all come after him, and not his wife or pregnant wife that's on top of this little lift. And here we go, fucking 9 lives Glenn getting himself back in the corner, surrounded by zombies. Fucking Calvary.
Yep, he's doing pretty good. He's yeah. Like he's shooting zombies, and then the cavalry actually shows up. The Ginger Cavalry, Ginger, Daryl, and Sasha show up, and they got all their ARs, probably the guns that didn't burn up after the rocket launcher. Just zombies, their fucking heads are splitting left and right. It's all good.
Yeah, Glenn just ducks, and then all zombies lose their head. You know, very movie-esque of a zombie apocalypse. But yeah, it looked good though. Glenn stood up like, oh my god! And what everybody said to him was like, open the gate. We really appreciate it. He's just like firing at the hip like a Schwarzenegger movie, you know.
That's what he did say. I didn't catch that shit.
And then so here we are with absolutely, baby, Gentleman Jack.
Questions to each other, make each other drink.
Yeah, one more point to get to. We're going to talk to Alexandria, how in the very end, it shows daylight, right? So it's a new day in Alexandria. You see, I think there's all the people that were there that actually fought. You know, you see Daryl, you see the pastor, you see Rick, you see them all there on the porch, kind of wiping the blood off them, and kind of coming to the terms of what just happened as you see hundreds of zombies laying in the streets like dominoes all down the street of Alexandria, and then it cuts to Rick with his son who's just been patched up, and he could be touch and go, die any second. And then
wait till Negan meets him. Oh, you don't know about that? They do that.
He grabs his hand and tells him like he's going to be the man he needs to be now. Carl showed a speech before, but at the very end, as the show is fading to black,
if anybody's ever to fight Carl, move to the left. You'll get his ass. Yeah.
Well,
you can't see me.
Carl grabs his hand, lets him know it'll be okay, and Rick kind of lets off a sigh of relief and can now let Berserker Rick, Rampage Rick can now go, and now it's time to be dad now. And so I think it's a new day for all in Alexandria. They all stepped up and all protected their town, and they saved it. Cheers. To Alexandria. Oh,
you motherfucker. Yeah, right.
Yeah, baby, Gentleman Jack.
Yeah, that's good. Cheers, baby. Questions there. I expect you guys.
Cheers. Magic. Just like Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey and Jack Daniel's Single Barrel, Gentleman Jack is a charcoal mellow before going to the barrel. Gentleman Jack, however, receives an additional blessing when it's charcoal mellowed again after reaching maturity, giving it ultimate smoothness. Gentleman Jack is full-bodied with fruit and spices and finished and silky and warm and pleasant in your plums. When you drink Gentleman Jack, do so with pride, for this is the whiskey a gentleman orders. Bitches. No, you cut. We cut.
You still look like a fucking used condom.
It's fucking a beanie.
This is the part of the show where we're trying to get each other drunk on some questions off the show. All right, so here's my first question for Trav. You ready, Trav?
Tell me how the rules go, please.
Well, if he gets a question wrong, he takes a shot. If he fires back a question at me and I get it wrong, we both don't fucking drink, right? Somebody gets it wrong, drink. Somebody gets it right, somebody else's drink. Whatever. You guys will fucking get it. Watch the show.
Since we're drinking Gentleman Jack, I'll be the gentleman here tonight, and I will succeed the first question to Trevor.
Oh, well, thank you. Indubitably, bud. What was written on the wall of the church where Glenn and Enid were?
What was written on the wall?
The wall of the church when Enid had her little, oh my God, I'm going to change my life.
Fuck.
There's something written on the wall.
It said...
We need the verse and the saying.
Oh my God. Those who...
It's from the Bible, devil worshiper.
Those... Whose Bible? Those
God.
those who lose faith is death. Fuck.
We need sheets, ropes, towels, anything Maggie can use to climb down the other side.
So back to my question. What eye was Carl shot in?
Oh, right.
Fuck. Yep.
Drink it up, baby. No, drink.
To
The whole
you.
thing.
You smell the vanilla. That to you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So back to me.
Oh, so good.
How many of Negan's bikers pulled over that truck?
Well, they were in formation.
They were in formations,
I-
but you can still count them. If
I
you found
called the Brady Bunch formation. I'd say 9.
7.
Wait. You know what? Yes, I am.
Give me a question.
What are the names of Jesse's 2 sons?
Jesse's 2 sons. Well, I only got one of them. I only got Sam. So we both drink.
Cheers, baby. Let's drink it up.
Cheers, buddy.
Woo!
Take Sam.
All right, back to me.
I took a bigger drink than you. It's not a big deal. It's like,
No, you
I'm a
just
man.
taking 2 drinks because you fucking suck.
I'm still like a man. It's not a big deal.
No, you're half a man, whatever.
To you, buddy. Question.
What was the number on the gas truck that was driving when the bikers pulled them over? What was the number on the side?
That's easy. It was fucking 17.
002, my friend.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Nibble on that.
What color is Abraham's goatee?
Red.
Ha!
Red and gray.
He has a handlebar mustache. He doesn't have a goatee. So we'll blow a drink. Cheers, baby. Let's drink it.
No. Hold
Did not
All right,
see
fuck
that
it.
one coming.
Whatever.
Whatever. Oh, we're running sips? We should have sips.
Well, you ain't
Like
got
you
much
just
too
did.
left, so, you know.
Oh, it's refreshing. It's a refreshing sip.
How many people were on the porch after the zombie slaughtering?
Does all of them that lived count?
How many people were on the porch, brother?
I'm going to say 12.
Wow. Good job.
That was a guess.
You got it.
So, here we go. How many zombies only bit Sam's face?
3.
Oh! One bit his face and one bit his neck. So you're drinking.
No. 1 bit here, 1 bit here, 1 bit there. You'll see it in the review.
I will drink until we see the review. But then you
I'll drink with you.
Oh, yeah, we'll
I'll drink with
baby.
you.
I like
until
that.
we see
We'll
the
both
review.
drink.
You know I'm right though, goddamn.
One of us
you
will be
just
drinking
watch.
in
You
an
just watch.
after video.
All right, ready for the last one?
No, I'll do it. I'm a man.
How many zombies did Rick kill in the first shot of his rampage?
I thought this was only 3 questions.
The first shot of his rampage.
Fuck.
This is the 5th question, Dick.
He goes, pulls the axe out.
He
This
goes,
person, then he puts up his shoulder. His first rampage, the first shot, you see him kill
the
4
first
zombies.
rampage when he walks out the
you see him
door.
kill 4
and he-
zombies.
Nope.
No.
12.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Where's your question? Where's your question?
Right here.
Oh, hold on. Let me pour some more of that Gentleman Jack for you, baby. Yeah. Oh, let me pour some more. There you go, man.
This Carmen's a bitch, but I've always been good with the bitches. So
That did not make sense.
the Mr. Motherfucker, the W guy. When
Right.
this is Gonzo right here.
Okay.
When he ran out and said, run to the tower, and don't stop. Right? He got stopped by a zombie. He got bit. Which arm did he get bit in?
Left arm.
Motherfucker! That concludes. This will conclude our segment. Yeah, I think we're done with that.
I did my homework.
Fucking homework. Kids, do your homework and drink whiskey while you do your homework.
Oh,
College
shit.
kids.
And do not smoke cigarettes. That's why I have this out one already.
That's not it. It was 3 questions. We answered we answered 4 or 5.
What do you drink the whiskey at?
Huh?
What are you gonna drink the whiskey?
What are you talking about?
30-second break.
Oh, 30 seconds.
Hold on. Let me. Oh, wait. No, I still have some. Do you need some more there, bud?
No. I got
course you do.
I got my 30. I wouldn't need some. I got my 30 seconds coming up right now. You ready?
Hold on a second.
We have my 30 seconds.
You guys gotta like take a drink and do something so good. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna edit this in.
Okay.
Hey, what
You do that little stomp. Boom,
They
boom.
didn't like cut the 30-second breakdown into that.
I fucked your ass up tonight. You gotta
Wasn't too
give me
bad.
some.
Wasn't too bad.
It's okay.
I'm gonna check your shit. I'm gonna check your answers.
Oh, please do.
Motherfucker.
I checked it. I triple checked them, dude.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Good job.
We're gonna throw some.
And Red Bush on the fucking.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Let's get all the footage and
Let's get 30 seconds in.
Hey,
Ready?
it just fucked him up.
It was a lightweight fuck up. It was a lightweight. Right, let's go. You ready to the 30 second?
Oh, yeah.
You're not filming right now. I spied long enough to figure it out. I was like, I'm waiting for somebody over here.
You're eating. You're eating.
You can take a bite.
We're gonna eat on walk.
You tried too, fucker. You getting me to soak up all that shit you just drank?
I
Come on.
had enough fish sticks in fucking 5th grade,
It's not a fish stick.
and I like Bender
That's
camps.
chicken with shake and bake on it.
It's fucking cod, and you didn't help. Cause shake and bake and I helped. You got it. She got it.
I'm
She
the
got
magic
it.
man, fucker.
I bet.
Shit happens.
Speaking of magic, how's HIV going for you, you fucking dick?
Magical. Johnson.
So so we call this 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, we call this this segment
30-second breakdown. Where would you drink this whiskey, Trev?
I will drink this whiskey while we rename the show Walking After Whiskey with Uncle Fester and Uncle Travis.
I would drink this whiskey, pick and travel up from a Waffle House at 3 in the morning, getting fucked by Puerto Ricans on ecstasy in the bathroom.
I would drink this whiskey while watching Trevor trying to grow out the 2 hairs that grow in his head and then make them part.
I would drink this whiskey watching Trav stick that beak of his looking for ants to eat in the dirt.
I would drink this whiskey, Gentleman Jack, with Trevor's aunt, and we would talk for a lengthy discussion on how hard 3rd grade was.
My
on
aunt just
him.
died yesterday.
That ant, that ant that died.
You have to dig up. You have to shovel with you.
Only that ant. I think that was about 30.
Yeah, it's all good. I only had one, dude. I just had to improvise.
Yes.
I used the old one on that
I
one.
like a dead ant,
Real
whatever.
quick, I would like you to look at this camera and say something about how the viewers could submit rules for you guys to have like during this game, and you'll pick like a different.
Sure, absolutely.
this.
absolutely.
Like, so and so Middleton just posted, hey, no saying this word or something like that, or anytime you do this, and you guys can pick one and.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when you're ready, ready?
3, 2, 1, action.
Here, Walking After Whiskey, we're open to all kinds of ideas. Our ideas are sometimes drunk, or sometimes shitty, or sometimes amazing. So
Tell
if you
me
have a
not to
better-
cuss, and then I could drink.
If you have a better idea on how we could do these games, which I'm sure you all do, please submit them to the YouTube page or to our Facebook page or to our www.WalkingAfterWhiskey page, or just call your mom because she has our number.
And also follow Trev's Corner. You'll see where exactly to drink this whiskey. But we also want to see your guys' rules for this whiskey. While we're drinking this whiskey, tell us rules on how to not do something, to do something, to have us take shots.
Get in your corner, Trev.
And
tough guy.
We're the only drunk
Don't tell us
dickheads
what
here,
to
dude.
do.
What the fuck?
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Chelsea. 3, 2, 1, action.
Well, thank you guys for watching Walking After Whiskey. Tonight we want to ask you guys 3 questions to answer on our website, and if you get them right, we're going to randomly select a person to send some shit to. Our first question is, what was the color of the hair of the first little girl Rick shot in the head? Because he has shot 2. The next question is,
What was the make of the RV that Dale owned?
all right. And the third question is,
This is the best. This is the best question. This is like the best. This is the
we're
money
going to
making
make you
question.
guys wait for it. It's
Hang on. Wait for it.
What did the governor come with to the prison
He said,
to make everybody fucking want to just give up? What was his biggest weapon when he came to the prison the
biggest
second time?
weapon, second like bigger like.
In case I knows
Hey,
it.
to join into our contest, it's free and it's easy. All you got to do is do some research and then go to our website at www.walkingafterwhiskey.com. There's a link to our Twitter page and our Facebook page. All you got to do is like our Twitter page and follow both pages and social the fuck out of us, and then we'll send you some shit if you get the answers right first.
That's right.
Right,
Finish it up, dude.
Well,
I just finished mine up.
okay, what you want?
Be a puss. Yeah, finish that up.
We're gentlemen. Gentleman Jack.
Tuxedo Condiment tonight?
AC.
No condom.
1,
Yeah, fuck
2, 3. Can we say magic?
I don't drink and drive ever, but have been known to ever guzzle at red lights.